Imagine yourself preparing for that big family vacation. The kids have been waiting for it all year, the plane tickets are bought, the bags are packed, and you think everything is arranged. Then all of a sudden, the dog sitter calls and cannot watch your dog. You start making frantic calls to all the local dog daycares, but none of them can take your dog at the very last minute. Your mom lives nearby, but she is unable to come by except for once a day, which does not work with dogs. Now you're going to have to either cancel the vacation or postpone it. Now say you have a cat, and the cat sitter cancels, but your mom lives close by. You call your mom, and she is able to come by once a day to check on the cat. Vacation plans resume as normal and everyone is happy. This is why having a cat is better and easier than having a dog. All households should have a pet, but a cat is the best option for most families. So why should you get a cat? Cats are easier to care for, have specific health benefits for their owners. Cats are quieter than dogs and are better cuddlers than dogs. First off, the care of a cat is much easier than a dog. I have, personally, 4 dogs and 2 cats, and let me tell you, the dogs are much harder to take care of than the cats. With my dogs, I have to walk them daily, clean up after them in the yard, which means I have to find their droppings, and I have to constantly groom them to keep down the hair in my house. With my cats, all I have to do is feed them, clean the litter box, where all the droppings are kept in one convenient location, and love them. In an article for Reader's Digest, Cynthia McManus, a veterinarian, says, adult cats spend 50% of their waking hours cleaning themselves. According to the article, when cats groom themselves, it releases oils on their skin, which protects against dampness and keeps them warm. Cats take care of their grooming needs themselves, and therefore do not need to be groomed or bathed regularly like dogs. They do not need to be groomed unless they get into something nasty, but that can be prevented by keeping your cat indoors. Dogs, on the other hand, have to go outside to go to the bathroom and are notorious for rolling in nasty things. They also drag in the outdoor allergens on their coats. Secondly, cats offer very specific health benefits to their owners through purring. Here are some facts about purring given by the Daily Infographic. Cats can purr at a frequency range of 20 to 140 hertz, which offers therapeutic benefits. When petting a purring cat, stress levels are reduced, and nerves are calmed, and blood pressure is reduced. Purring also helps when people have trouble breathing. The vibrations from purring help heal injuries and lower infections and swelling. Purring also helps create strong bones between the 100 to 200 hertz range. Finally, people who own cats are 40% less likely to have a heart attack. Dogs obviously cannot purr, so therefore cannot offer those health benefits. I can personally attest to the benefits of lowered stress and calm nerves from a cat. When I am upset, one of my 2 cats will usually sit in my lap and purr. I instantly feel better and am more calm and focused. Owning a cat also has benefits for allergies. The National Institute of Health shows that 30% of asthma cases are due to being allergic to cats. However, being exposed to cats early in life may be a protective factor. Therefore, kids who own cats as young children are less likely to have allergies later in life. Another benefit is cats are quieter than dogs. CatsInternational.org gives some interesting facts on cat vocalization. Cats can make 100 vocal sounds compared to dogs with only 10 vocal sounds. Cats use the same pitch, volume, and intensity of sound as humans use in speech. With these facts, it is most important to note that cats reserve their vocal sounds for humans and do not meow at other cats. Dogs, on the other hand, will bark at anything and everything and project much louder than cats. So even though cats vocalize, it is not nearly the same as when a dog vocalizes. Cats are better cuddlers than dogs. Cats love to be warm. This is why most cats choose a human lap over a cat bed any day. Our bodies emit heat, and the cats use that heat to keep themselves warm. If my lap is not available, my cats will be either found on the heater vent if it is turned on, sleeping on top of the cable box, or snuggled in my warm blankets on my bed. Dogs are not always a good source for this cuddle fest. Imagine if you have an 80-pound dog. That is like having an 80-pound weight on your lap. That is just not fun. Cats usually weigh between 10 and 20 pounds, which is much more tolerable. Even if you own a small dog, their coats are not as soft as a cat, making cuddling feel scratchy instead. With all this information, I bet you're excited about cats now. With cats being easier to care for, with them offering specific health benefits, being quieter creatures, and being the best cuddlers, I bet you are itching to get a cat. The good news is it is easy to get a cat. All you have to do is go down to the local shelter and adopt one. Local shelters usually give their cats vaccines, spay or neuter them, and send home information on how to care for your cat. Remember, with shelters overflowing, it is better to adopt and not shop.